What is up, guys? Welcome back to another post-game analysis of once again another great game in the college football week 6. In college football week 6. I said that weird. But this is the Red River Rivalry, as I'm just unable to pronounce things. Number 20, Oklahoma versus Texas. Obviously, Oklahoma, Samaje Perine, 35 carries, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, 10 carries, 48 yards, no touchdowns. Mayfield, 420 and a touchdown on the ground as well. Mayfield through the air, 22 for 31, 2 interceptions, 390 yards, 3 touchdowns. For Texas, Deontay Foreman, 25 carries, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. Passing, Shane Buechele, 19 for 36, a interception, 245 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Receiving for Texas, Devin Duvernay, 381 and a touchdown. Dorian Leonard, 145 a touchdown. Armonte Foreman, 528 and a touchdown. There was one kind of big category I left out for Oklahoma. I did rushing, passing, and receiving for Texas. I only did rushing and passing for Oklahoma because the reason that Oklahoma won this game was because of one man, and that's D.D. Westbrook. 10 catches, 232 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He had a fantastic game. He's obviously the number one for Oklahoma, and he had quite the game as the entire Oklahoma offense had quite the game. Joe Mixon, kind of a quiet day. 10 for 48, not what we're used to seeing. Under 5 yards carry for him. Mayfield, okay day. 2 interceptions. He's still got a... I think he tries to do too much with the ball sometimes. When a play is dead, instead of throwing it away, he tries to force a throw, which is it's a mistake that all quarterbacks are going to make. He makes them, I think, a little more often than others, but I think he does most of the time do enough to make up for those, as obviously he had 3 touchdowns, 390 yards. Fine, D.D. Westbrook for all 3 of those touchdowns and for 2/3 of those yards. So, team stats, rushing 282 yards for Oklahoma, 180 for Texas, passing 390 to 245. And then the big category are total offense, 672 and 425 for Texas. That is a record for the Red River Rivalry. That is hard. That's a tongue twister. Let me try to say it fast. For the Red River Rivalry, my gosh, over 1,000 total yards. Over 1,000 total yards. Almost 1,100. Just not quite, 3 yards short, was it? Yeah. Oklahoma came out of the gates looking a little shaky. I believe they had 3 turnovers, at least in the first half. Maybe all 4, I'm not positive. I know they had 4 turnovers in this game, 2 fumbles, 2 picks. The 1 interception and then 1 fumble by Texas had them have 2 turnovers. This is the 111th showdown of this rivalry. They're 5-5 in the past 10 coming into this one. Oklahoma takes the lead, so now they're 6-5 in the past 11. I know Texas has the all-time lead. Oklahoma's slowly but surely going to keep gaining on that. Oklahoma made up for their turnovers. Very, very close game. What you want to see from a rivalry game, Oklahoma getting revenge for last year's loss. They still made the playoffs, but that one loss on the resume to their big rival is the one that you don't want. If you're going to have a loss, make it a loss to, I don't know who they played last year, but like this year, if they had won every game and lost Texas, and say Texas was as bad as they were last year, then make their one loss to Ohio State, or make their one loss to Houston, or make their one loss to, Oklahoma State, Baylor. They're both okay. But don't make it to the Texas team that was that bad last year. They still made the playoffs, but this year they do get their revenge. Big factor for me, 3rd downs, 8 for 14 for Oklahoma. It's about I think that's 60%. And Texas, 7 for 18. That's around 30-something%. Just quick math off the top of my head. A very good game, 45-40, high scoring. Not much defense in this game. I think that's been a problem for both teams. Oklahoma struggled on defense against Houston, struggled on defense against Ohio State, struggled on defense against Texas. If they want to win the Big 12, they cannot struggle on defense. They're supposed to have the best defense in the Big 12, which isn't saying much because the Big 12's defense is weak. Sorry if you're a Big 12 fan, but you have to admit it. There's really no solid defense in the Big 12 right now. And I think if they want to win, they're going to have to at least step up a little bit on defense. They cannot allow 425 total yards to this Texas team. They cannot expect their offense to put up 672 yards each game. That's just the simple truth. You're not going to be able to put up 675 yards each game. People are going to start stopping Let me just go to quickly something. I think compared to the first 4 games of the season to this game, or yeah, they had 4 games. So first 4 games for Oklahoma this season to this one was really just the way they used P. Ryan, because P. Ryan got going. He got going a little bit last week, and this week he really broke out. 200-yard game, 2 touchdowns. 35 carries is a lot of carries for him. He was a workhorse in this game. Kind of what I think Stanford should be doing with McCaffrey, but didn't do when they lost to Washington. But they finally started, instead of trying to use him and mix in the same way, which is trying to kind of run through the tackles or around the tackles, they just start going north and south with P. Ryan. That's what you have to do. That guy is huge. P. Ryan is a huge running back. Okay? You look at the size of that guy. Ohio State played Indiana today, and Indiana had a 270-pound running back. Okay? Now, P. Ryan's not that big, but you're not going to expect P. Ryan to... He's fast. I'm not going to take that away from him. But they're trying to go east and west with P. Ryan, which they should be doing with Mixon. Because Mixon is the faster one of them two. Mixon's the more elusive one. When Mixon gets to the corner, he's going to cut it upfield, and he's going to get a big gain. P. Ryan is going to get 6 yards per carry, and he's just going to ground and pound. He's going to be a workhorse. And Oklahoma had not given him enough carries up the middle, in my opinion, through the first 4 weeks of the season to really show, or for the through the first 5 weeks, their first 4 games, to show what P. Ryan, what he did last year, where he passed Adrian Peterson, for like the 5th on Oklahoma's all-time rushing touchdown total list or something today. And I mean, because they're using him in the right way. Their defense still has to step up, but Oklahoma's offense is looking like a different team than they did against Houston, against Ohio State. Against Ohio State, their running game was pretty much not there. Mixon had a few good carries against Ohio State. And the passing game, they relied on it too much. I mean, that's just the simple truth. And it wasn't great either against Ohio State, or Houston for that matter. But they're using him right. Now, sure, Texas's defense is a little bit weaker than both those two, although I'm not sure about Houston anymore with their loss today. But Texas's defense is weaker than Ohio State's, and I think that it does play a factor, but they use P. Ryan in the right way, and I think they have to continue to do that if they want to win the rest of their games this season and the Big 12, and keep their 1% chance of a playoff bid alive, which is not even 1% anymore, really, but you never know. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. Hope you guys did enjoy this recap videos. Trying to get these things done a little quicker than the past ones. The Red River... I'm just going to try to stop. I'm not going to pronounce it. Red River Rivalry, the 111th showdown between Texas and number 20 Oklahoma. Oklahoma gets the victory, 45-40. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. NFL predictions, college football predictions. I was going to make an MLB predictions video, but could not quite get around to it because the wild card had already played. And the first... when I started to make it, the first division series. I may do like a World Series prediction when we get to there, but I don't know quite yet. NBA predictions may be coming out. I don't quite know. Probably just say NBA recaps. Of like a week or something, I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more like it. Be sure to like the video if you like this one. Be sure to comment your opinion on this game or any other games this week, or really just any week. If you're an Oklahoma, Texas fan, give me your opinion on the game. If you're an Oklahoma fan, pretty good day for you. Texas, you still have something to look forward to, but I think Charlie Strong is gone. This was kind of the nail in the coffin for him, in my opinion. I think if he had won this game, he still had a realistic chance of being the head coach, but not really anymore. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.